guys, I'm Phoebe and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my makeup. I probably look like I have no hair right now, but I've just tied it back so it's easier to show you guys. So this is basically what I do, my everyday makeup routine. The first thing I do, starting with like a fresh base, I make sure I've got all my old makeup off or whatever. I use my primer. This one is called W7 Glow Prime. It was just a random one I picked up at the shop because they didn't really have many. Okay, now once I've done that, I do foundation. So this is the foundation I use, the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, but it's actually empty, so I'm borrowing my mum's, which is from
Yeah, I have foundation on my wall now.
Primark, so it's probably not the best quality, but it'll be fine. And then I blend it in with my brush. I always used to use a beauty blender, but I got these new brushes, and this one's a foundation one, so I've started doing it with a brush instead. Okay, so that's my foundation done. And then for concealer, I use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And I'm actually running quite low on this as well. I really need to get some more makeup. You can't really see it on my face, but I honestly do have some on. And I probably shouldn't be blending it in with my fingers, but it's fine. This is meant to be a realistic makeup tutorial, so it's fine. If you want to blend it in with your fingers, then so be it. Okay, then the next thing I do is I do powder, just to make sure my foundation doesn't look cakey or just to set it in. And this powder is a Rimmel one, but I actually don't have the lid on me currently, so I can't tell you what it's called. But it's just this Rimmel loose powder. Okay, then once I've done that, I move on to my eyebrows. I actually have multiple products. So I think I've decided today that I'm going to use this pomade. This is a slightly more, like, you can build it up and make them look more like out there. I also have a brow gel, but that's like for a slightly more natural look. So I really like this because it's like you can make it natural or you can build it up for a more like dramatic look. I personally like doing my eyebrows really natural, I just prefer how it looks. So the pomade I'm using right now is actually from Lidl, which is kind of weird, because they did like a thing which is basically, I mean obviously I'm not going to say it, but it's like a dupe for Benefit, and Benefit's really expensive, so I thought I would go and pick some up. So these are the eyebrows, they're just really natural. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is the rest of my face makeup. So I'm going to use this blush here. This is the Rimmel London Maxi Brush. It seems really red, but I quite like a good blush look. Like you can see my brush, it's like really pink. But you can kind of like pack it on and stuff. I have another brush. I have two brushes. I have this one, which is like for a more dramatic look, and then I have a slightly more natural one. This is my daily makeup routine, but I'm also doing it like, I'm not doing super natural because it probably won't show up on the camera. Okay, then once I've done my blush, I'm going to do my contour. So this is my contour. The lid's actually broken. I know, this is very ratchet, isn't it? And this is by the Beauty Company, I think. I don't actually really know who that is, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but it was, I don't know, but it seemed alright, so we'll just roll with it. You've already noticed that a lot of my brands are really like mix and match. Like I have some like more expensive things and I have some cheaper things, but it's fine. I'm not really going to be using my expensive makeup. Like I've got like a Chanel lipstick and I've got like some nice palettes, but I'm going to use my more sort of like cheap drugstore palettes because I just like, for everyday makeup, that's what I use. Okay, then once I've done that, I'm going to move on to eyes. So today I'm going to be using this palette, which is the Revolution Pretty Incredible palette, and we have 2 highlighter shades and 9 eyeshadows. So I'm actually going to do my highlighter really quick, and I'm going to use the shade Out of This World. And then for eyeshadow, I think I'm going to use Breathtaking with maybe a bit of Legendary. So I'm going to do my base colour with this fluffy brush. These brushes are from Shein if anyone's wondering. And I'm going to do that in the crease. And then I'm going to do it the other eye. Okay, and now I'm going to do a bit of First Class, which is a slightly more pinky shade. And I'm going to do that across the lid. Okay, and now with a slightly smaller brush, I'm going to take Legendary, which is a slightly glittery purple shade, and I'm just going to do that in the corner. So I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, like when I go into school, just because I don't want to be told off. But for the weekends, I quite like playing with different colours. And now I'm going to use some Fantastic, and I'm going to do that all along my crease to add some glitter. So that's the eyeshadow so far. And now I'm going to be using this eyeshadow stick, which is actually a really cool idea. And I'm just going to do a little bit in the crease. This is like a really nice bronze colour. It's not too glittery, it's more like a shimmer. And I'm just going to blend that in. Okay, so now I've done my base eyeshadow, I'm going to do my inner corners. So for my inner corners, I'm using this Hello Gorgeous palette, which is actually from New Look, although they've shut down their makeup line. It's not really the best. Like, I never really thought the makeup line was the best, but I quite like this palette. It's got some really nice colours in it. And now I'm going to do my inner corners. And I'm just using this shade here. And I like doing my inner corners because it just makes you look more awake. Okay, and then once I've done my eyeshadow, I would do my eyeliner. So this is the eyeliner I use. It's the Incredible Ink eyeliner by Rimmel. And I really like this one because it's got a small head, so it's like easy to do. And I'm going to use my mirror for this because I want to do it well. So how I do my eyeliner is I do a point on each side to make sure they match. And then once I've got the point, I know that my eyeliner wings will be in like at the same height. I drag the point down one line, and then I go to the point and drag across the eye to about almost halfway. Then I fill it in. Make the wing a bit longer if I need to, which today I think I will. And then I close my lid and I just like do the line across. Okay, then that's my liner, and I'm just going to repeat that on the other side. So I've got really good at my eyeliner now, so I can literally do it so quickly. I used to be terrible, but like when they tell you practice make perfect, like it generally does. Okay, Okay, so that side's done. And now some things that you can do with the eyeliner to make it have like a fox eye look, which you've probably seen like all online. It's like a big trend at the moment. Because a lot of people basically get their eyeliner and then they just do the corner there. But because I have quite small eyes, I find that quite hard. So what I do is I just use eyeshadow. Just going to use a black shade from this. And then you use a really thin little tool. I use this one, which is on my eyebrow brush, because I have a brush but my problem is so I don't really use this. Then you're going to get the black shade and you're just going to do it along the line. You're just going to do it slightly along the top to blend it, and then along the bottom as well. I'm not going to do it all the way along the bottom, just in the corner. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like in the corners. It's going to make your eyeshadow really pop out. And then once I've done that, I'm going to do my mascara. So I'm going to be applying lashes. I don't really want to mess up the top ones, so I'm really going to be mostly doing my mascara on the bottom lashes. Now a good way to do your bottom lashes is squint them. So you can see it, but they're not fully shut. And you just go like that, like a really small little motion. So guys, this makeup routine obviously involves things like eyeliner and lashes and stuff. But if you want me to do a tutorial on like a more natural beginner makeup, or things like how to do your eyeliner or apply lashes but more close up, I can do that for you guys. So guys, I couldn't find my eyelashes because I have one of them, but I actually, the one got like crumpled, so I think I ended up getting rid of it. But the eyelashes I have at the moment are these ones from Boohoo, but as you can see they're obviously empty. And I do have another pair, but like I said, there's only one of them. But also I don't support that company anymore because basically I bought like adhesive from them. It was really bad and really expensive. And basically just really rude to me about it, so I don't support them anymore. But yeah, so I'm not going to be doing lashes, which means I will do my mascara on my top lashes. Like my Mario fake ones. Okay, so that's the eye makeup so far. And now I'm going to be doing my lips. So I'm not really a lipstick kind of girl, so I might just use a bit of lip balm or maybe a lip gloss if I can find one. Okay, I've got one of my favourite lip glosses and I've got a lip balm here. You're probably wondering, what is this? It is a lip balm, it's just in the shape of a duck for some reason. And I have this little lip brush from, where's it from? Boots. If you go to like the little testing counter and stuff, you can get like 3 lip brushes and 3 spoolies. Obviously you have to ask, but when I started getting my makeup like a couple of years ago, I asked them like what's good, and we tried out a few things and they gave me a lip brush and 2 spoolies, which is quite nice of them. And now I've put my lip balm on, I'm going to use the Pillow Pump. I'm not going to say the name because it's, well, I'll just show it to you guys. So, I mean, I could say it, but we just don't want to get demonetized, do we? And I'm not sure what YouTube allows and what YouTube doesn't allow, so it's fine. And this is like a plumping lip gloss, although if it actually plumps or not, I'm not sure. But I just like the look of like how it looks. Okay, now to set all my makeup in, I'm going to use some fixing spray. So I'm going to do this from far away so I don't make my mascara run. And that's just going to set my makeup all in place. And that's basically my makeup done.